देखे क्रिकेट टीवी जहां मिलने लगी क्रिकेट की सारी बातें जहां जोश भी है जहां होश भी है जहां क्रिकेट है आओ देखे क्रिकेट टीवी।
Hello and welcome back to Cricket TV, all things cricket and more. I'm Hetvi Patel and we have Nikhil Morsawala with us. Today we'll be looking at how Rajasthan Royals and Punjab Kings look like. Let's see if Punjab will lose today finally, or will they take the 2 points again and stay the unbeaten Kings that they are at this point. Nikhil sir, you're clearly favoring Rajasthan Royals, but
And you
then
can see the t-shirt I'm wearing. So, yes, and it has been my favorite team over the last few seasons, uh, especially when Sanju was the captain, Yashasvi
captain.
was the opener. Things have changed. Yuzvendra Chahal was in the team. From that time, I have been supporting. Now, of course, a lot of movement has happened. But I think still with Riyan Parag is the captain, and you have some very good Vaibhav Suryavanshi coming into the element. Yashasvi still there. I think he's still a very formidable team to beat. Uh, but then Punjab is Punjab. The way it has been playing, Shreya the year has sort of transformed Punjab Kings into a sort of a killer unit. It's the way they managed to chase 265 against Delhi, and
Yeah,
of course, apart from the dropped catches, that one would blame Delhi for losing the match. But that's again, see, it's not about just dropping catches. It's also about making those runs. It's not just easy to say 265 bana diye. You have
वो
to
भी दोपहर
actually
के
get
मैच में.
actually get those boundaries, actually hit those sixes, actually run those runs in that heat. So I think very very good performance. In when I was watching Shreyas in the last 2 3 overs when Delhi was batting, because KL Rahul after his century went into full attack mode. He still till his century he was playing well, but he was not overly aggressive. After his 100, the way he was hitting the sixer, he just tried to read what Shreyas was thinking, and he was absolutely calm, absolutely cool. It looked, when you looked at him, you think ये तो सोचता है चलो वो मार रहा है मैं भी मारूंगा अगर वो कर सकता तो मैं भी कर सकता हूँ. तो ये जो एक एटीट्यूड होता है ना कि अगर वो कर सकता है तो मैं क्यों नहीं कर सकता. ये बहुत ही जरूरी होता है कप्तान के अंदर होना ये क्वालिटी, ये सोचने की कि अगर वो सामने वाला अगर 265 बना सकता है तो मैं क्यों कम हूँ. मैं भी बना सकता हूँ, मैं 266 बना सकता हूँ. तो उस एटीट्यूड से जब आप खेलते हो तो सब कुछ आसान हो जाता है. और फिर दो ओपनर आ गए शुरू में और उन्होंने क्या मेहम क्रिएट किया और क्या वो 7 ओवर में 128 जो भी दैट वी ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड ऑल दैट. बट इफ दैट फॉर्म इज स्टिल देयर टुडे एंड इट्स गोइंग टू बी इवनिंग मैच फुल फायर के साथ आ रहे हैं, हाईएस्ट रन चेज इन देयर हिस्ट्री एंड विनिंग सो वेल. दे आर कमिंग इन फुल कॉन्फिडेंस. आर a bit down, losing. They were on the other side, 228 बनाया लेकिन हार गए एसआरएच के सामने. उस हार से आ रहे हैं और they had no business to lose that match, no business. But as we discussed, whatever we discussed that time is still relevant. I hope Riyan Parag is coming back after having sat down, thought, discussed, debated with his management, and realized some mistakes that he may have made, some things that he could have done differently, which might have helped his team to win. Some of the dropped catches. So even Jadeja has to think twice. How could he drop a catch? Hitman, how could he drop a catch? So these are things that I think the senior cricketers who did not perform and the junior cricketer who performed, Vaibhav Suryavanshi, you have to see whether that balance comes that okay guy बच्चा तू परफॉर्म कर रहा है तो मैं भी करूंगा, तुझे सपोर्ट करूंगा. क्योंकि मैं अगर 100 रन बनाने के बाद मेरी टीम हार जाती है, जो नारायण उस दिन बता रहे थे कितना मायूस हो गया वो बंदा 15 साल का लड़का कि मैंने तो जो करना था किया लेकिन फिर भी हम हार गए तो फिर 100 रन बनाने का मतलब क्या हुआ. तो ये जो एक थोड़ा सा साइकोलॉजिकल डिस्कशन, डिबेट, मोटिवेशन, इंट्रोस्पेक्शन, रेट्रोस्पेक्शन जो होता है, आई होप दे हैव डन इन द इंटरवीनिंग 2 3 days. I hope they've sat down as a unit and discussed with each other, looked at each other in the eyes and said, no problem, boss. We are going to come back. We're a much better unit. And we could have done it this way. We could have done it. Admit your mistakes. and then move forward. So I'm looking forward to a good match, and as rightly said, law of averages. पंजाब को कभी ना कभी तो हारना है. Maybe it's today.
Maybe, yes. Yes, yes. RR, like they started off really well. पहले 4 मैचेस में I think they won all 4 and then अभी पिछले 4 मैच में बस एक ही जीते हैं. Somehow something went downhill for them while Vaibhav Suryavanshi has been someone that has been played consistently, probably at 300 strike rate almost. But उनको कोई सपोर्ट नहीं दे रहा है जैसे आपने बोला. बॉलर्स उनके पास बहुत ही अच्छे हैं. There's Jofra Archer. They have Nandre Berger who is doing well. तो I think PPKS को उनसे थोड़ा संभलना चाहिए. Could they be someone that can change the game for Rajasthan Royals today?
See, again, I see the quality of the losses and the quality of the wins. If you see, I still think it's not that bad because if you see, they've lost 2 matches against SRH, and SRH is not, though it's in the top four, you would not consider them as the most consistent and therefore a contender for the cup. Though they are coming up, and now with Pat Cummins in the team, things could change. And the third match they lost was against KKR, which is a weak team. So it's okay. Sometimes you lose, but whom have they beaten? They have beaten the mighty RCB. So I think I look at that ability to beat teams like MI, GT. They have beaten CSK, GT, MI, RCB, LSG. So by no means can LSG be considered weaker than KKR, though they lost to KKR in the last match. But as a team, very strong with Rishabh Pant around and the top three, Michel Marsh and uh, Mupuran and all those people batting, Markram there. To beat that team is no small feat, no mean feat. So I think RR should take heart from the fact that they have lost to SRH twice and to KKR once. So ठीक है, आरसीबी को मारा है, टॉप सेकंड नंबर पे, अब पहले नंबर वाले को भी मारो because you have done it. You're beaten. I think and at that time RCB was number one and PBKS was number two, something like that. So you have beaten the top team before in this tournament. So you can do it again. Forget that 228 horrendous loss against SRH, which you had no business to lose, but you lost. ठीक है, गलतियां हो जाती. Other than that, you lost to KKR. So forget about that. Go in with a clean mind, and as you rightly said, they have the firepower both in the batting side and on the bowling side. Bowling side में they are sort of थोड़ा यहाँ वहाँ कुछ उनका they are not being
Chahal,
as effective as one would expect. You were saying about.
Yuzvendra Chahal, he has not been
Yes,
firing. I mean,
Chahal has not
शुरुआत
been
में किया, but
firing. Yes, Jadeja. So Chahal is not in RR. He's in PBKS. I was talking RR's bowling. So
sorry.
RR
Yeah,
के
yeah, yeah.
bowling, RR के bowling में, except for Jofra Archer, I think, and Nandre Berger, the two pace bowlers who have seriously stood out. And Jofra Archer, I mean, the way he was bowling like a tiger, the way he comes in under any condition, whether it is 40 degrees in the afternoon or 32 degrees in the evening, he is at his killing best. And I think the way he's bowling is one of the biggest assets for RR. And hopefully he will do his magic again because you must get Prab Simran and Priyansh out quickly. Because if you don't, and if these two settle down, you had it. So it's up to Jofra Archer, it's up to Nandre Berger, and I think this is their first match against PBKS, if I'm not mistaken. They have not played PBKS
They have
before.
not.
They have not. This is the first.
No, they
This
have
is the
not.
for first
PPKS
and
is
only
playing
match.
only one,
Only playing
only
one match.
match.
So it's good that they should, because then the other opposition that they have below them, the next match is DC, GT, DC. So 2 matches against DC, when with DC being where they are, RR can hope to win against them. Then one match against LSG, whom they have beaten before, and one match against MI, whom they have beaten before. So if they beat PBKS, final frontier. If RR beats PBKS today, I think they are in contention for the top four and to go to the finals if they beat PBKS today. And I hope Rivan Parag is able to control his antics that I call be be grounded, be grounded, be grounded, be grounded. Think like Sanju Samson, think like Ajinkya Rane, think think like Shubman Gill. Don't think like Hardik Pandya.
To
So I
stop
think
innovations for some time.
yeah, So I think that you're not MS Dhoni, so don't say एक ओवर ही दूंगा रविंद्र जडेजा को और एक ओवर ही दूंगा रवि बिश्नोई को और मैं मैच जीतूंगा. That was
Right.
MSD's speciality. He could pull a rabbit out of the hat, and he would succeed 99 times out of 100. Everybody can't do it. You
Yeah.
know, you did it once by giving Tushar Deshpande the last over and won that match. I remember by a hair's breadth. But that was one time you succeeded. Every time you can't. You play per merit, play as what your mind is telling you, and stop trying to pull a rabbit out of a hat, which you cannot do, which MSD did. You play your role and do what you know best. That is, be aggressive and do the right thing.
Yes. Head to head record in दोनों का, I mean, इस उसमें RR is winning. Out of 30 matches, RR has won 17, while
Uh-huh.
Punjab has won only 13. But of course, Punjab did not have Shreyas Iyer back then. तो Shreyas Iyer से काफी फर्क पड़ता है. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Let's also look at what Sunny Pradikar ji has to say. आज रात
Yes.
उनका डेटा क्या कह रहा है? Let's look at that.
Question 1. Likely match winner. Updated. Punjab Kings are top of the table and unbeaten. 6 wins from 7. 1 no result abandoned. With a very strong net run rate and excellent chasing record. Rajasthan Royals are 4th with 10 points from 8 games. On a slight dip. 1 win in their last 4, but still very competitive. Expert previews and betting tip pieces still make PBKS favorites, explicitly tipping Punjab to win and giving them shorter odds than RR. Punjab Kings remain favorites with around a 55 to 60% edge. But RR's young core and all-round strength, Parag, Jaiswal, Jadeja, Archer, mean an upset is very possible. Question 2. Pitch and venue. Mullanpur, unchanged. Venue, Maharaja Yadavendra Singh International Cricket Stadium, Mullanpur, New Chandigarh. Key points stay the same, generally batting friendly with true bounce and good carry, helping stroke play once batters are set. New ball offers some early seam and swing to quicks, but settles fairly quickly. Scoring trend. Mullanpur has become a high-scoring venue in IPL 2026, with first innings totals often in the 190 to 210 range. The current season's average is 20-plus runs higher than previous editions at this venue, making it close to a batter's paradise. Toss and do. Do is expected. Chasing sides have clear advantage as the ball skids on and grips less. Most analyses recommend bowling first after winning the toss. Question 3. Updated strengths. Punjab Kings, PBKS. Elite form and confidence. Still unbeaten in IPL 2026, with several convincing chases and comfortable wins. Analysis notes PBKS are playing clinical, composed cricket under Shreyas Iyer's leadership. Explosive top order. Priyansh Arya, 254 runs in 6 innings at a strike rate around 250. Prabh Simran Singh, among this season's top run-getters for his side, and a very aggressive power play batter. Strong middle order with Iyer as anchor. Shreyas Iyer, 279 runs in 6 innings, 4 half-centuries, often batting through the middle overs to control tempo. Shashank Singh, Marcus Stoinis, Marco Jansen, give PBKS finishing power and multi-role flexibility, bat plus ball. Arshdeep Singh, key seamer, trusted at the start and end. Predictions consistently highlight him as PBKS's main wicket-taker option. Yuzvendra Chahal, wily wrist spinner, valuable in the middle overs, even on flat batting surfaces. Question 4. Updated strengths. Rajasthan Royals, RR. Key strengths now look like this. Young but powerful batting core. Yashasvi Jaiswal, 255 runs in 8 innings this season. Ideal for true bounce wickets like Mullanpur. Riyan Parag, captain and batting all-rounder, an important middle-order stabilizer and finisher. Vaibhav Suryavanshi, smashed 103 off 37 balls versus SRH in a 228 for 6 total, showcasing RR's extreme top-order ceiling even without Samson. Shimron Hetmeyer and Donovan Ferreira provide left-hand, right-hand middle-order power, good for death overs hitting. All-round quality, Ravindra Jadeja adds 2-in-1 value, finishing with the bat plus 4 overs of disciplined spin, with 132 runs and 6 wickets in 8 games. High-class pace attack, Jofra Archer and Nandre Berger are heavily featured in previews as the main test for PBKS's top order, using pace and bounce with the new ball. Sandeep Sharma and others provide additional control and experience at the death. Wicket taker predictions. PBKS top run scorer. Still the same logic, but now clearly without relying on any R.R. Samson narrative. Priyansh Arya, 254 runs in 6 innings, at an extraordinary strike rate, 250. And explicitly called a key player for this clash. Shreyas Iyer, 279 runs in 6 innings, 450s, and PBKS batting anchor. On a flat short boundary mullen per pitch, Arya's power play explosiveness gives him the highest upside, while Iyer offers the highest floor. Prediction PBKS top scorer, Priyansh Arya, with Shreyas Iyer, the safest backup call. PBKS top wicket taker, Arshdeep Singh, primary new ball and death bowler, repeatedly highlighted as PBKS's spearhead and one of the main wicket-taking threats. Yuzvendra Chahal, wrist spinner who can pick up wickets in the middle, even on flat tracks, by attacking and taking risks. Given RR's aggressive intent, there should be chances both in the power play and at the death. Prediction PBKS top wicket taker, Arshdeep Singh, with Yuzvendra Chahal as the second most likely candidate. RR top run scorer, without Samson. Now that we use the real core batters, key candidates. Yashasvi Jaiswal. 255 runs in 8 innings, excels on good batting pitches, and opens the innings, giving him the maximum opportunity. Riyan Parag, captain and key middle-order batter, plays both anchor and finisher roles depending on the situation. 1, 5, 6. Vaibhav Suryavanshi, coming off that huge 103 off 37 versus SRH in a 228-run score, showing a massive ceiling at the top. Given role plus form plus pitch, Jaiswal is the most balanced pick, with Parag very important if RR chase or rebuild. Prediction RR top scorer, Yashasvi Jaiswal, with Riyan Parag and Vaibhav Suryavanshi as high-impact alternatives. RR top wicket taker, with no Samson, the bowling core is unchanged. Jofra Archer, flagged in previews as a major threat to PBKS's batting, will likely bowl high-impact overs, power play and death. Nandre Berger, another quick who can exploit new ball bounce and pace. Ravindra Jadeja, Ravi Bishnoi, provides spin options. Jadeja in particular adds tight middle overs control and wicket potential. On such a batting-friendly ground, the strike bowlers with the new ball and at the death usually top the wicket charts. Prediction, RR top wicket taker, Jofra Archer, with Nandre Berger the next best call and Jadeja as a dark horse if PBKS have to attack spin. Question 6. Updated power play score predictions. These ranges remain broadly valid. The key change is who scores them, not how many. PBKS power play. With Arya and Prabhsimran opening and both extremely attacking, PBKS are set up for fast starts on this surface. Jofra Archer and Berger are a genuine challenge, so a wicket or two is likely, but scoring rate should still be high. PBKS PP prediction, 55 to 65 runs in 6 overs, usually 1 to 2 wickets down. RR power play. Jaiswal plus Suryavanshi at the top can go very hard, as seen in the 228 for 6 game. Arshdeep and Bartlett Vaishak give PBKS a respectable new ball attack, so early wickets are possible. RRPP prediction, 50 to 60 runs in 6 overs, with 1 to 2 wickets likely. Updated Dream 11 XII, WK Dhruv Jurel, Prabhsimran Singh, Bat Priyansh Arya captain, Shreyas Iyer, Yashasvi Jaiswal, Vaibhav Suryavanshi, all-rounder Riyan Parag, vice-captain, Marcus Stoinis, bowl Arshdeep Singh, Jofra Archer, Yuzvendra Chahal.
I think Punjab, Lockie Ferguson is not there. Uh, and they have to, and Sandeep Sharma is not there for Rajasthan, which may not be a bad thing, honestly. So again, I go back to the old war horses theory of mine. But maybe then Brijesh Sharma gets a chance, and he's been reasonably well. He's not a bad choice to come in. So with Sandeep Sharma not being there, Brijesh coming, I don't know who the impact player will be. But Nandre Berger has been bowling well. So hopefully, I think if RR, I would think RR batting first and letting Vaibhav do his magic and try to score those runs fast with Yashasvi. Put up a nice big score and see if Punjab can chase. Because I still think Punjab wilts under pressure. It can, though it did not chasing that 220, 265 against DC. Am I getting that right? Yes, against DC. So
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm not mixing up matches, right? With that.
No,
So I
it
think
was big.
that was a great opening thing. But otherwise, getting the two Ps, Priyansh and Prabh Simran out in the first 6 overs is going to be very, very critical. And RR have the firepower for that. They are the Jofra Archers of the world and Andre Bhagat of the world who can do it. And I think let's hope, fingers crossed, that happens. For me at least, I'm rooting for RR today. Crucial match for them, because if they beat PBKS, they are going to go into the rest of the tournament with a complete confidence that we beat the team that has not been beaten before and who's right at the top of the table. If I can beat them, I can beat anybody else.
Yeah. और मुलानपुर का भी मैं स्कोर देख रही थी, यहाँ पे हाईएस्ट स्कोर 254 और लोएस्ट स्कोर कुछ 95 हुआ है. So there has been two extremes. Let's hope we do not see another below 100 score today. I think 200 is good. We like that score.
Yeah, I know. So if you were to choose between a 95 or 200 and 265, you would definitely go for 200.
200.
You don't want the 265 and the 95, the two extremes.
Yes. So 200, let's hope that's the score we see today. And that was our preview for today. We'll see you at the reviews tomorrow. Like, share, and subscribe. Let us know who do you think will win today. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.
आओ देखे क्रिकेट टीवी, जहां मिलने लगी क्रिकेट की सारी बातें, जहां जोश भी है, जहां होश भी है, जहां क्रिकेट है. आओ देखे क्रिकेट